Bwah, 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 bwah. Hey guys. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Onward. Oh, mother. Get back here. Muto, to victory. Faster. Hey guys, and welcome back to Unimportant Reviews. My name's Steve.
And this is Arnaz.
Arnaz is going to be sitting in with us today because he was really excited about this figure set coming out.
And he wanted to play with him too.
Yes, because we all know we still play with our toys. And today we'll be presenting to you guys the Bandai Godzilla Destruction City pack. And I gotta say, I do really love it when they release these playsets, mainly just so that I can have these kind of strewn about throughout my collection, just so I can have little diorama pieces going on with all my other figures. And it's really nice to have even more things to go on with the collection, with the nice little bridge and all the destruction buildings and the little army pieces. It helps make my collection just look a little more presentable, I guess would be the best word I can think of right now. And also for an added bonus, we bring to you guys the Pack of Destructions, which mine goes in front for. No, mine, no, stop it! So starting with this one, we get the nice, I really do like the packaging that these are coming in, just because even for the big one here, I really do love the display of this and just how it shows all the stuff that's going on and coming with the packaging. And with these ones, even though I don't know if they really meant to go about with it like this, but I do like how it looks like Godzilla is running away from the falling over buildings, the jet stationing after him. I just think it's really neat little packaging going on here. And then for the back of the packaging, we pretty much get your standard fare with the gotta collect them all. Just like Pokemon, gotta collect them all. And then for the other one, if Arnaz can hand it over,
No.
you get the Winged Muto, which this is the one I was actually really excited about picking up. And you get the nice little helicopter and all the buildings falling down over here. It's not as good of a look as the Godzilla one is, but I'm just more excited about having the figure than anything. And then for the back of the packaging, we still just got to keep collecting them all. And it just shows you all the other figures that came out, which is, we've got them all here for you guys.
Give me back my thing.
Alright, sorry. And then for the rest of this packaging, there's not really much going on the front. The sides here, we get the Destruction City with the Godzilla sign on there. Top, same thing, but upside down. And then partial image of Godzilla, because we really needed that. And then for the back of the packaging, you gotta save the city. Which, for what this picture is representing, it doesn't really show them saving the city. So yes. That seems a little off, but we forgive you, Bandai.
Yeah, they're lying. Especially, see right here, you can see the jets flying. Yeah, they're not flying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the toy jet that comes with this package isn't flying, so this is already a 0 out of 10. Worst toy ever. No, we're just kidding. But it's just funny because they don't show like any of the other stuff flying around in these packaging. Like as you can see on here, toys are just kind of sitting on the ground. Well, this one has got nice little action going on. And it's really, like, I understand that they're trying to get the selling point going on for this, with just showing you guys what's going on. I just thought it was amusing. With it doesn't show like anything else other than this one. So that's it for the packaging. Let's get them opened up out of their cardboard prisons. It's funny watching Arnaz try to put this together.
Success!
Yay! And here they open up out of the cardboard prisons. And I gotta say, I really do like the overall look of this. Like having them all together and all out, this actually surprisingly is a very nice display going on here. And for starters, we're going to start off with the one little destruction pack before we get to the big course going on back here. But for the Godzilla, I really do like the Godzilla that comes with these. They got a really nice definition of detail on these, especially since the previous ones I did with the Chibis, where I really did actually enjoy them figures. But the detailing, especially for them, because they're just little super deformed ones, they're not going to be as accurate as I would like them to be. But for these ones, they're actually really good for how little they are. As you see, if I get my camera to focus, they got the nice scaling effect going on down here. And he's got all his dorsal plates, which are really cool, which are still kind of tiny, but that's a debate for another day. Gotta wait for the movie to see if it really doesn't work for me. And then for the head, I really do like the head molding on here for these. It would have been nice if they maybe would have gave him pupils and stuff, but again, it's a little figure. It's not going to be the most accurate looking of things. And then for his articulation, he's got a little bit of movement with the arms. And one thing I do want to point out for you guys is that the legs on these, he has a little bit of movement, and you think it would get more, but the more you go up, the legs are going to pop off on you. Which is a little bit of a downer. I wish they could have got some way to get it to stop without having this problem. Which, going over a lot of this, you're going to have a problem with this with a little bit of the other stuff in this collection. So for children, just as a heads up if you're buying this for kids, a lot of this stuff is probably going to be easily losable. That's the best way I can say it. Like, his leg will pop off eventually. Like, if I let my little brother play this, he's going to come to me and be like, Stevie, I don't know where his leg went. And I'm going to be like, why, you little? But overall, I can see this being a little bit of a problem, especially with one of the other places I got. I'm missing a couple of the building pieces just for moving stuff. So there's that. So if you ever are moving this or giving it to the kids, make sure you pack it up nicely after you get done displaying it. Don't have problems that I've had. And then, oh yeah, one other thing I want to point out is that one little downer for actually picking up this pack over here is that the Godzilla that comes with this is literally the exact same Godzilla you get with the big destruction pack. So that's a little bit more of a turnoff on picking this up. And one of the only real difference between them is that the one that came in the pack of destruction is got a more of like a matte finish here, where it's pretty much just got the paint covering on it, while the one that came in the pack actually has a really nice gloss to it, and it gives him a nice little like amphibian kind of look to him, where he's got like a little wet look to him. So I really do like the Godzilla that comes with the big pack. But overall, I still actually really like getting these little ones, just so that we have a nice overall look here. And then getting into the little stuff that came with it, you usually get a little jet, which I would have liked it if they maybe would have painted these a little more, but granted, I think the entire collection for me ran me about $40, which seems really reasonable to me, and it's to be expected that this stuff's not going to be highly detailed, but overall, it looks like a jet. I'm happy with it. And then for the other exception, starting with this destruction pack, I do like the building that comes with this as well. Start with the helicopter, which is has a little bit of the Godzilla problem here, where I do like that the propellers can move on the top here, and it's got a really nice design to it. If you guys can see it well. But again, another problem this has is the propeller comes off really easy. So again, it's more stuff that can get lost, which is kind of a downer. And the one thing I really liked about this, as I told you guys before, is the wing and moodle here, which for the packaging, it shows that his arms are down, which as you can see, his little legs are articulate, or arms, whatever you want to call these things. They move up and down. You don't really have to worry about these things popping out, which is really nice. But you have to have his legs sitting out to kind of stand. And as you can see, Mudo, stop it. You're drunk.
But he's destroying my city.
He's destroying the city. But get out of here.
Sure.
But he has the exact same posture as comes with the legged Mudo, which is a little bit of a downer for me, because on the shelf it doesn't really differentiate between the two. And I would have really liked if they would have been able to have him standing up with his legs coming out, but then he
keeps destroying my city.
Yeah, he's drunk.
I'm not fixing it.
He has no rides. Into the big pack here. I really do like the legged Mudo version that comes with this. I think he's got a really nice look to it, and one thing I point out with the chibis that this one doesn't have, he doesn't have the prego belly. He is not from Aliens 4, which makes me happy. And I do like that they got a little bit of the gloss finish, and they also have a lot of the matte going on here too, so it gives them a nice little shine look, and then a flat detail look, which it's kind of awkward, I can see, but for me it works really well, and I just like it. And you can see the scaling, or whatever you want to call this, on the rib cage here, on the tummy coming down. It's just, he's got actually a decent amount of detail for being little, and his little CE on the butt.
See his butt.
You can see his butt. One other thing I want to point out is on the detailing on the head. I really do like this overall look. Like, again, it has like that Gauss or Rodin kind of feel to it, which is really sweet. But if you look on the winged version, he's got the chubby neck. It's got a little bit of a double chin there, so that's kind of weird, because I don't really see how like the wings coming out and expanding really affect his neck all that much. But seeing that really makes me excited for when the movie's coming out, just as I I want to see how this actually is going to be working, and this just gets me even more excited about it just thinking about that. And then for the destruction pack, getting these buildings out of the way, just knocking them all over. Get out of here, Winamudo. Get out of here.
I'll take this one nicely.
No, that's mine. You need them in the shot. No. Stop it. But for the other accessories that comes with the destruction pack, you get 2 of the helicopters that the propellers pop off. You get 2 of the jets, and then all by himself, you get the battleship, which I really do like the detail on this one. It looks actually really nice for being what it is. And I'm actually really impressed with the boat here, especially goes with the bridge here, which looks really nice.
Well, Godzilla's got to step on something, so.
Yeah, he's got to be able to wreck something in the water, you know. So you got to have that one little carrier to fend him off in there. It's nice too that they went with a different color for the bridge just to help differentiate with the color pattern going on here. Granted, again, like you really would like this more detailed, but for the price, it works for me really well. And for comparison, we have the Destruction Pack City next to what used to be the newest place that I had for the Godzillas, which is from GMK, which is I'm not exactly sure when these figures got released, but it was an American Bandai launch. And as you can see, what we used to get for the same price is we got a nice little playset here and actually got a decent amount of monsters. So as you can see, over time we got a little bit less of stuff that we used to get with our money, which is a little bit of a downer. Like you can see, like with the buses here, like they got a little bit more of detailing here, while like with the jets that it came with, they're pretty plain looking. Well, this is really, really nice looking, and I really love these things. Seems like you got a little bit more of the gimmicks going on here, where you push the top, and mine doesn't really work very well, but you can see what it's supposed to be doing. And then the same with for the Godzillas here. Like, I really do love the look of these, and overall, they have the same size. But if you want to compare it to detail, like, just look at how good this thing looks. Like, for me, how small he is, like, this is probably one of my more favorite figures that I have of all of the random ones that are not Japanese anyways. So, there's that. And then he also came with a lot more monsters, where you got, like, Baragon, King Ghidorah, getting out of the box. And we got Mothra that came with this. So it was just like, I still really like this set, but it's just what we used to get coming out. It's a little bit of a bummer, and I needed you guys to be bummed out with me as well. But overall, I gotta say, I'm really happy with all these little packs. For collectors, I would recommend this, especially if you're not gonna really mess around with this a lot. Like, it gives you a nice little diorama to go with your collection. For kids, on the other hand, I'm a little bit up in the air. Like, I do really like this. I think this actually would be really fun for kids to play with. But you gotta remember that some of these parts are really easily losable, especially because the building's knocked over. So that's extra little pieces that can go missing. So if you are going to be picking this up for your kid, or you're looking to pick it up, just keep that in mind. Maybe try to have it like in its own little separate area, or keep the box so they can put it back in when they're done. I know, especially when I was a kid, that would have been really hard to do, but you kind of get where I'm going with it. So overall, this set's going to run you about $40 if you want to pick up all of these.
So Steve, you said it cost $40. You know,
yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, they cost about $40.
You know what costs $10 more?
I don't know what costs $10 more.
This guy. Yeah.
Oh my god. Not the city.
That's the destruction city right there.
I don't think this is going to work for us for scale.
No, he will. He eats the city.
Mama? So what do you guys think about the playset? Are you guys excited about getting the playset up? Or are you guys going to be passing on this because you just think it's just one giant mess of a figure set? We would really love to know in the comments. And if you guys like this video and want to see more stuff like this, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye-bye. That's all, folks.
Can I join the party?
No.